And in that, I'm excited to hear how you have assisted Yuri. Yuri, welcome to Clubhouse. First of all, I see you've got your party hat, so welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi, I hope everybody's doing good. And I'm glad that everybody's here looking to make, your kids better and all that stuff. I want to start saying that Lindsay programs really work. I mean, it's designed to make your life better for your kid. The food tastes much better and it's really, really good. My journey started last year in uh, January when I gave my daughter her 18-month shot. As soon as she got it, she started hitting her head. She did it when we were driving back home in the car, and she never was the same. I started looking online what are all of those symptoms that she developed like a week later, and I couldn't find anything to help her. It was everything about autism, and I started checking all the symptoms, and it really was. So I started looking for help, how to get rid of that. There is no cure. And somehow, because God is very good, I found Lindsay online. I found about gaps, and I could not. I didn't have the book. I didn't read anything. I just contacted him and I said I need help, and she was like, explain me the process, and I want to do it. And when meanwhile, I was trying to read the introduction of the Gaps book, and I was reading that everything are to me because I'm actually from Colombia, and we cannot eat in that way, but it's hard to eat here in United States because everything is processed. So I packed my stuff and I said I go to Colombia. I told that my husband, and when I got there, I told Lizzie I'm ready. So it was amazing because I have all my family supporting me. Nobody questioned, nobody judged. Everybody was doing a task. And my daughter, after I put it in the Lindsay's program, everything just changed. They just went away on the symptom, and my daughter was back. She started doing like any other 20 months old baby. She started playing with her cousin. She gets so excited. They were playing ball. She was pointing at her eyes, nose, and all this stuff when you ask her. So before we start that, I have a neuropsychologist to check on her, and they told me, yeah, she had autism. And like 3 months later, that we have been following her program, I went back to the neuropsychology and the pediatric neurology, and they told me it wasn't any more sign of autism. She was like any neurotypical child, and they were like the neurology was like, well, but she had it before, so that's weird. Like everybody was surprised. Her therapists, everybody was in shock. Like they were at the beginning, this is autism. They were like, wait a minute, this is different. What is going on? I mean, nobody could not understand anything. So, and she started doing good, good, so good. So on her birthday, I have a setup party and all those stuff. And it was another kids because I talked to other moms about this program, and I was telling them to get those kids stuck and food. So they were kind of doing it. Some of them have doubts anyway. So they went to my daughter party, and I was serving them gaps food from Lindsay's program. She doesn't know that I follow her in everywhere, and I always listen to what she said because she knows a lot about this program. She knows a lot, and she knows everything about the medicine, about natural stuff. So she's really good at this. The bad thing is that I took my daughter back to the USA, and here it's like it's very toxic here in United States, and I live in 5 acres, and my husband was poisoning the land, so it's a little bit challenging for me here. Then we were so excited with everything that she was doing that we forgot the diet. That was our mistake. We forgot the diet, so my husband wasn't on it that much. So he was thinking that she was starving. She was not eating. Even that my daughter eats every 2 hours, and she is in the 90% line. And then my husband started like, no, 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 and I let him feed her with some stuff that she should not be eating. And slowly she started going down and down until one day she was just developing symptoms that she never did before, like hearing problems, sensory issues, and being very, very autistic like ever before. So I said, we need to go back to Lindsay's program, and here I am, 4 days into the intro first stage. All those symptoms are gone. I'm using all the recipes that Lindsay has and doing a bunch of research. And yeah, it's very important for you guys to touch your house. And Lindsay is very helpful. Like if you ask her about something that she might even know, she's gonna find out. So she's really good. And I just want to say that this program really works, and you can reverse all those autism symptoms and even turn off the whole thing, and they will never look like autism again. But you have to stick in the program, and you have to do this diet, because if you rush out, like, oh, you want to put a bunch of stuff on your kids, then all the symptoms come back. But I want to say to Lindsay that thank you so much. You have been so helpful to me. It's like a lot of hope. It's like, it feels good. So I always want to thank God, because thanks to you, I could save my daughter, and I do it again, and I will do it many times. And it's like, I'm pretty sure she's always gonna go back to that good stage. Of course, this time I'm gonna stick with it. I promise you, Lindsay, I'm not gonna mess up this time. So thank you so much, and thank you for listening to me. And I hope you guys could understand. I'm sorry for my Colombian accent.
Wow, I was crying. I was actually crying while you were sharing, Yuri. Your story touches me so much, and I feel so close to you after working with you this last year. And wow, thank you so much. I was crying that because, like, this really meant so much to me. Um, and that you know that you've seen such incredible results in your own life that you like want to come on here and share. And actually, I just love you so much, and I just appreciate you so much. And so I just wanted to tell you that. Thank you for coming on today.
I love you. I love you too, and trust me, I love you more, because what you have done for my daughter is like, I cannot pay for that, and you made me cry too. So thank you so much. And some people, I try to talk to some people, and they're, what are you doing in that? And I just like, go to Lindsay. If I get a gap certification, just go to Lindsay. It's like, if you have that energy, that thing, it's like so good to work with you. And just, I don't have more words to say. You just made me cry. But thank you so much.
That's so beautiful. And Yuri, you did an excellent job expressing yourself. I just have to say, I love your accent, and I think you did a wonderful job speaking English. And I'm just so impressed with what you did for your daughter. And to the idea of, I'm going to move to Colombia because it's going to be easier. And I remember you were actually in the program when we were in the program, my wife and I and my son. And I remember you saying that your dad was out hunting rabbits and hunting bird and fishing for your daughter. And I was just like, man, that's so cool. I really, it makes me want to take up hunting again. And so, in taking action is the most important part. Yuri took action. Lindsay took action. Kim took action. I took action, and with that action comes results. And it's just, yeah, just to hear that your daughter got worse when she came back to America, and that the toxins are harder to stay away from, and the pure food is harder to get. It just really does say a lot to the fact that, like, our society and the people in charge of our food system and the big chemical pharma, and the farming, it's all just, it's not made for us to thrive. And so it really is a matter of taking your own health into your own hands, becoming self-aware, becoming educated, and reaching out for support. And so I really want to reiterate how much we had already done for ourselves, but then reaching out and getting the support of Lindsay, it was like adding the missing pieces. And so definitely, if you are struggling at all in any way, shape, or form, if it's you, your children, If it's your parents with the Alzheimer's and the dementia, if it's your siblings with ADHD or depression or bipolar, if there's anything that you see around you that isn't the best and fullest function and form of the human body and the potential that we hold, ask why. Ask why it's this way. Don't just sit back and let some doctor tell you, oh, it's just how it is, and here's a prescription, or you're just going to have to cope, change your life around it. There is a certain level of coping and making things work for you, but don't ever settle. Don't ever think that this is the only way it can be. Yuri, do you want to say goodbye?
Yeah, I want to say thank you guys for letting me show you or express my journey. And I just want to say a bunch of good vibes and tell everybody like they can do it and this is happening. You can reverse it and everything is going to be good. So thank you guys.
That's right. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Your beliefs are powerful, and our beliefs are molding our experience and creating our reality every day. So be open to learning and always believe in yourself.